My name is Rebecca Hashke, and this is Kelly. We are both going to be walking around today at the University of Nebraska-Lincoln doing surveys with students about their opinions on the Justice for All exhibit.
Abortion is bad.
Humane treatment of fetuses.
Don't have an abortion.
Don't do abortion. It's bad.
Undecided / moderately opposed.
I have to say undecided.
Strongly in favor.
I'm strongly in favor of legalizing abortion, having it legal.
I don't really like it. It's not good.
I'm more opposed to it.
I think it's awful. Yeah.
By that point, if you haven't made up your mind, then you should probably have the child.
It's a woman's body. It's still her choice to make. So I'm in favor of that still.
So if you personally would never have an abortion, do you think that abortion should be illegal, or do you think that it should stay legal?
I think that it should stay legal. It's every person's own right.
Is it because it's their right? I don't want to put words in your mouth, so maybe I'll just ask, why do you believe it's their right?
Because through however way they got pregnant, it should be their choice if they want to keep it or not. And if they know that maybe at that point in their life they aren't going to make a good parent and be able to give this baby the best life that it can have, then they shouldn't keep it.
Do you think that a mother who has a 1-year-old, do you think she should have the choice to kill her child? I know that sounds kind of drastic.
Yeah, that's pretty drastic. She probably shouldn't kill her child, but I would say giving it up for adoption would be a better choice.
Why don't you think she should kill, and sorry if this seems kind of strange, but why don't you think she should kill her 1-year-old child?
Because it's obviously a human being, and I don't know, why would you kill it?
Do you think then that maybe the main question isn't necessarily about choice, but whether or not the unborn child is a human being? Do you think we would need to discover that first in order to determine whether or not we could kill the unborn?
I suppose it depends what your definition of a human being is and how you're going to go about determining if it's human or not.
What is your definition? How would you define what a human being is?
I would say that it's got a brain, it can think for itself, and if you're going to say it's a 1-year-old, well, it can't really think for itself yet. It's going to develop into something that can think for itself and make its own decisions.
Do you think that even, let's say, a 16-week-old child in the womb, even though they are not self-aware at this point in time, they also will continue developing into the human that also will be able to be self-aware, just like a 1-year-old child would?
Yeah, it's unless there's something wrong with it.
Do you think that would also be the same for maybe even a 4-week-old embryo, or even earlier in the stage of a pregnancy?
Yeah.
Would you say that our level of development determines our value as a human being?
No.
If it's not our level of development, do you think that there may be something else that possibly determines our value as a human being?
I guess the potential that it has to develop. It's the potential of the actual being, however, full or not full term it is.
Okay. Do you believe that even at this point, I'm going to hand off a piece of paper here for a second. I'm going to open up to the second panel again, the one that I showed you the first time. This one right here. Do you believe that this right here, after the sperm and egg have come together and fertilization has taken place, does this cell right here have potential to continue developing into a human being?
Yeah.
So is it our potential that makes us valuable as human beings?
I believe so.
So if the potential starts here, would you say that it's a valuable human being at this point in time? if the potential starts at fertilization?
Yeah, I'd say it's a valuable human being.
The law currently says that we cannot kill 1-year-olds, we can't kill any born human being. So the question would be, if this is a valuable human being just like the 1-year-old, should we be able to kill any of these children who are still inside the womb?
Well, I suppose that's what's up for debate. You probably shouldn't, but I still believe that it's a choice. And yes, even though that isn't a 1-year-old more fully developed and it's, days old there, I think it still has value. And again, it's just the personal choice that has to be made.
Should drinking and driving be illegal?
Yeah.
Why?
Because you could potentially be, if you're that drunk or whatever, I suppose it depends to which degree you're drinking to. You are putting your life and other lives at risks.
Okay. Meaning like you could harm another human being?
Yeah.
Okay. So the law actually legitimately should be able to protect the people from harm. Do you agree with that statement?
Yeah. Yeah.
So would it be wrong if any of these unborn children are just as valuable as the unborn child, would it be wrong for the government to also protect them?
I don't think it would be wrong.
Do you have anything else that you would like to talk about?
Not really.
Okay, thank you so much. What was your name again?
Jane.
Jane, it was awesome meeting you. Thanks for taking the time to talk with us.